patients with lymphedema suffer a lot. They have a lot of physical problems, they have economic problems, and they have social problems, the social stigma and all that. So what we do is the hygiene measures, proper treatment, then giving exercise, elevation of the limbs, and usually the patients get benefited. But in the advanced stage or in the grade 3 or grade 4 lymphedema, there may not be much effect on the size of the lymphedema or the gravity of the problem. So we don't have any drug currently which will reduce the lymphedema.
There was a study that was done several years ago in Ghana, and the results looked very promising. And there had really been a gap in both the funding and I think the technical resources to do that across many other settings. So we actually got behind this because we thought that if there could be something effective, inexpensive, and deployable, that this could be an adjunct tool in their kit, if you could say, to alleviate the suffering of those with lymphedema.
We did the first clinical trial pilot work, and we saw that doxycycline is effective for lymphedema management. However, that was just a one trial. We need to reproduce the results, and that's why we are undertaking this multi-country doxy trial. So when it proves effective, it means doxy can be used to treat lymphedema patients. And as somebody from endemic area, I think this will be a big relief for my people. Doxycycline is a sort of a miracle drug. The drug pharmacological action is it can prevent chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is the one keep lymphedema growing up and giving them problems. So if you can prevent the chronic inflammation, and the edema can go off and the patient can have a better life. So when this Lidoxy program come into our country, so I had a hope and the patients had a hope.
I think this will be something unique. And it will really be a breakthrough to see that lymphedema patient people, because those are people who are known to be abandoned, to be stigmatized. So having a drug that they can use to alleviate their suffering is something that will be unique, and it will be an advantage for science, and they will feel to be part of the community, to not be left out.
This trial and these studies on doxycycline, to me, is kind of a revolution. I see the revolution coming, and it's a matter of a condition that before taking the drugs we have to eat. So if you see even patients are getting healthy in the few days, a few weeks. You see, oh, they're getting healthy. It could be maybe not the drug directly, but even that behavior of them eating, making sure that they eat and then they have the drug. So every day for 42 days, it's something which I think it's giving hope as well.
The lymphatic system, which drains fluid from all over the body, the extremities and so forth, is disrupted, and this impeding the flow leads to the edema that people are familiar with, and what you end up with are these large swellings. It has enormous effects on people's ability to work and to become married, and people are just shunned.
Just the day following the end of the treatment, a lady told us over the last 15 years, with her disease, she couldn't run a bicycle, and she was able to run her bicycle to the neighboring village at 15 kilometers. So she was really amazed and was thankful. She's already satisfied with the impact of the drugs.
Initially, we had the idea of doing the study separately. Then we realized we could actually, instead of doing 3, where I did some consulting, we could combine this with the 2 that we were doing into a multi-study approach. We actually can more or less combine the primary endpoints because they are taken in the same way.
If you can create something where you can actually give pills to people and it will cause it will stop the worsening of the lymphedema and actually allow the body to heal as much as it can, that would be an enormous step forward for many, many people.